Phoenix, say hello to Ross Chastain. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes to join us. And I know when you look at the stats the first couple weeks, it doesn't tell the whole story because you guys have been super strong. What would you contribute to the fast start?
Probably, Shannon, just that we brought over the whole 42 crew. When Justin Marks and Ty Norris came in, they wanted to keep our group together, and I couldn't have been happier for Phil Surgeon and our group to stay together and to build off the tough season last year with the 42, but it set us up good that they just know a little bit more about what I look for, and that's really invaluable.
Well, Ross, you mentioned Justin Marks, Ty Norris. We know there's been the transition of Trackhouse purchasing Chip Ganassi Racing, and I've been over there. It's a completely different atmosphere. What would you say has been the best change from last year to this?
It's hard to say. I mean, the cars and the whole sport are different, but that aside, there's 128-ish people that work at Trackhouse, and there's just a new breath from Justin that his form of leadership. He's young and he's closer to my age. He's a racer that I've raced against. I've actually crashed him, which is terrible, and I was really worried he might not let me drive the car because of that. But some of the people that he promoted and he put upstairs, and I say upstairs, like to lead the team from decisions to really affect change beyond just the pit stops and in this nucleus that is the garage, and I think that's there's a long list of people like that, but it's just the people that have been given the power to make changes.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. We're safe to say Justin Marks is moving the needle as far as the landscape of a Cup Series owner. Ross, during all the off-season testing with the next-gen car, Trackhouse was allowed to take one car. You and your teammate Daniel Suarez shared that car during most of those tests. Kind of a two-part question. A, how close are you guys as far as your driving style? And second part, where's the relationship? Have you become his amigo yet?
Well, I'm not. As far as I know, I'm not an amigos, I think is what he said yesterday. I'm not the enemy. Yeah. But we really couldn't be more different in the car as far as the cockpit and what we need. So it was really a challenge for Trackhouse to prepare one car to come out here to, say, Phoenix or the other tests and let us both drive it. It would take hours to switch it over, and we tried to make our cockpits as similar as we could, and neither one of us were comfortable how the other one liked stuff. So once we got past that and we split the days at these tests, it wasn't ideal, but it gave both of us and both of our teams time to get on track. And it wasn't just one driver collecting data, it was two teams practicing. And now that we show up with only 20 minutes, that's invaluable. So everybody has a different philosophy. And although Daniel and I speak totally different languages than what we grew up on, we really speak a lot of the same language with our feedback. It's just we sit in cars completely different.
So 4 different drivers have won the last 9 races, and something that all 4 of those drivers have in common is that they're under 30 years old. You still fall in this for just a little while longer, Ross, at 29. I'm just wondering, what is it like to be part of that group right now? Can you kind of feel this shift happening from some of the veteran guys to your group of age groupers?
I'll be honest, not really. I associate with everybody in this squad, and I've worked since my Truck Series days to not have enemies for no reason, and I don't want anybody to dislike me, so I am more friendly around the garage. But I probably resonate, or I at least feel like I fit in more with Harvick and a few of those guys that are older. I can have a more natural conversation with Kevin than I can other guys, and we've had our run-ins for sure, but we've been able to work through that, and he's helped me so much. And there's a few other guys, so probably I fit in more with Jamie's age group than guys my age.
Easy on that age thing now. Come on.
So Justin Marks didn't get mad at you when you wrecked him. I think he would be mad if you smashed a watermelon all over those white floors and white walls inside that
I think
shop.
he'd be okay with it.
Yeah, I think as long as there's a trophy sitting there.
Ross, thank you for joining us. Good luck out there today.
Yeah, thank y'all.